This took me 30 years to learn, but I'm gonna explain it to you in the next 10 minutes. And honestly, nobody explained it to me in my 20s. Not my school, not my job, not my friends, not my family. And I really wish somebody had, because it would have saved me a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and a lot of chasing the wrong things. So if you're in your 20s or even your early 30s, listen closely, because this might change your whole entire view on life. Lesson 1. Your 20s are not for figuring out life. We're taught that in our 20s, it's all about becoming the best version of ourselves, career, stability, your purpose, and all of that in a window of 10 years. But here's the truth most people don't know until it's too late. Your 20s are not for figuring it out. It's for experimenting with life. I moved countries, changed jobs, changed identities, went broke, made mistakes, started over more than once, and at the time I thought there was something wrong with me. Well, now I realize that chaos was just part of it all. Here's an actionable step. Try something new, whether that's a hobby, a passion, something you've been wanting to do for a long time, because your only goal in your 20s is data collection, not perfection. And one experiment that could have saved me years of regret, I'll tell you in a second. And comparison is the fastest way to destroy your 20s. Their job, their career, their relationship, their house, their glow up. But this took me until this day to understand that me comparing my behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel is just destroying everything. And the crazy part, most people don't even like the life that they're flexing online. Here's another actionable step. Mute everyone that triggers something in you, whether that's family, whether that's friends. Just mute them or unfollow them and replace it with, if they can do it, I can do it. And speaking of comparison, the next lesson hurts the most, but you'll need it, because not everyone is meant to stay. Because no matter how good your heart is, no matter how loyal you are, not everyone is supposed to come with you into every phase of your life. In my early 20s, I thought that those relationships were meant to stay forever. So you hold on to people or things that you should have let go of years ago. People grow, and sometimes they grow into a different direction than you. And that's okay. Ask yourself, does this person support the person I want to become or the person I am becoming? And if that answer is no, then there's your sign. This is a very unpopular opinion, but you're not supposed to be successful in your 20s. If you are, all the better, because your 20s are not your success decade. They're your trying and getting up decade, and failing and trying again. Your learning decade, your messy decade, your chaotic decade. If you're succeeding too much in your 20s, you're probably playing it safe. I used to think I was failing in my 20s because I didn't get everything right, but a lot of people that got it right back then are now restarting in their 30s. Let go of the pressure to peak early and focus on building skills that might last you a lifetime. I spent years thinking that my job was my identity, and every time I changed, it felt like a complete failure of that. It felt like a personal failure. But I've learned is that one job is not the whole book. It's just a chapter in it. I did sales, fashion, modeling, cabin crew, radio hosting, and every little thing just learned me something. And instead of asking yourself, what job should I do? Ask yourself, what skills should I build? What skills do I want to build? And here's another unpopular opinion. You're not behind. Because if you're 25, 26, 27, 28, or maybe even 30 and you feel lost, congratulations. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Here's an actionable step. Make a list of things that you want, not what is expected of you, and try to act on it once a week. And this final lesson is the one I wish I had when I was 20, but life is not linear. Your 20s will be all over the place. Relationships, moving, identity changes, trying new things, dreams that are changing. It's a lot, but it's not a straight line. If I would go back to being 20 and I would tell her what I'm currently doing, she would not believe it. And that's the best part. You don't see it coming. You just take the bag, take the luggage that you got over the years, you take it with you, and then all of a sudden you just realize who you are, who you want to be, and that's when you find what you want to do. You don't even know the best part yet. Here's another actionable step. Every Sunday, ask yourself, what do I want to be this week? Who do I want to be this week? And then act accordingly. So yes, it took me 30 years to learn all this, but you don't have to. You can take the shortcut. And if this helped you today, send it to someone who needs to hear it.